All right, back at it like a crack addict, Mr. Black Magic, which is black ice. Got that foam buffer there, unscrewed it, pulled the top off. Nervous as hell. Anyway, pasta. This is Black Ice. I don't know what their actual website is. It's blackiceamplifiers.com and blackice.com. I don't think blackice.com is them. I feel like that'll be a real hard thing to get. Uh-oh. We're starting on the gloves. Black gloves for slapping the shit out of someone. Usually it's white glove treatment. Not a Black Ice audio. It's black glove treatment. Try not to break the boxes too much, but they need to be moved. We've got the first owner manual that has a binding back instead of just a staple. Shit's getting serious about your F360. The backstory. Suffice to say that Jim Fosgate, I don't know if anything needs to have suffice to say in a manual. World-class engineer, vision, expertise, repertoire, big words. Fighter jet designation. They're just a whole, but they're getting wild on this. I don't want to see what it looks like. I want to be surprised. Oh, you can see the mark there. So let's put this down. Oh, you need your remote. What's that? This is the vacuum tube preamplifier with the Foz SSX downstage expander. So what that is on its own is built into this. It's gonna be a thing. Is this gonna be one of those things where I can't figure out how to get out of the box again? Let's see. Well, I get it. Black Ice, B and then an I. Although it looks like cool sunglasses here. Either one of those works. I'm gonna bend that all the way down. Slide this all the way over. There's looks like this. Oh, that's a nice piece of canvas. Okay. Put that down. We have got a real remote control power cable. I don't know why they even come with power cables anymore. At this point, I'm just like, I think every audiophile is just gonna buy something. I recommend the hospital grade cables that Monoprice sells on Amazon. Because don't get anything from Monoprice themselves, but get the, wow. Hey, that's a little bit extra for the amount of things. V down, V up, standby, and mute. I'll kill you with this. I'm sure it stops rattling. Hold on, let me hold the buttons. Think it will stop rattling when I put batteries in it. Well, it has batteries in it. So that's it. The only thing I gotta put back in there is the bag, so I don't want to turn it on its side if I'm gonna damage anything, but I think we'll be all right. So you can't tell what's going on. Oh, interesting. So you can just keep this bag and just put it over the top of your unit whenever you feel like. Oh shit. I already love this. That vinyl? Do they vinyl wrap this with carbon fiber? Unless it's actually carbon fiber. I don't think we're there yet. They try to keep their stuff relatively affordable, so I don't think we're at the actual part where we make it out of carbon fiber, but I will say this, I'm glad to see something different. I'm so tired of black boxes and silver boxes. As much as silver boxes look nice and black boxes can look nice, at least that's a texture. So, I'm gonna put the gloves and the manual back in here until I need them. So right now, I'm just gonna touch things. I'm here to touch. I'm here to touch. That's that good shit. That's that 3M vinyl wrap. So the front of this, can I lean this up without banging anything? It looks like it. Oh, front of this is glass. We're getting into the stuff that looks like audio. Like this all looks, that looks like, okay, cool project thing. That one's starting to look real nice. That's just absurd. Now we've got the glass fascia, the same display like that, which you can turn on and off. With the BK level, the back level, and dimensions adjustment from narrow to wide. We've got EQ bypass or on, and you have a low EQ, min to max, and a high EQ, min to max. Nice knobs, by the way. Here's your volume knob. I don't know if I like the fact the volume knob is sort of buried amongst other knobs. I feel like if you're gonna be a preamp, you should have like a volume knob. Like the volume knob, like, oh, like the whole point of it. Because I would just get lost. If you removed all these labels and said which one controls the volume, I'd be like, this one. 5 inputs to select from, recording loop on off. So we've got knob for volume, high EQ, low EQ, input select, dimension, I guess 0 that, 0 that, 0 that, minimum, medium, 1, and off. Let's turn it around and look at the back. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the box. So I could rotate the box around, because that's a lot easier. We have got record loop in and out RCAs. We've got XLR input 1. We've also got input 1 RCAs, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got front outputs. We got front outputs with XLR. Back outputs, stereo subs, mono stub, and an on-off switch. That's a very, very clicky on-off switch. I may have to take the top off this thing. I need that to stop. But that feels like this is gonna do some stuff. I actually don't have a good like preamp, like just preamp. It doesn't have to be fancy preamp, just to be a preamp, but that's a fancy ass preamp. All right, we got one last thing to do, right? Right. So the Fusion 11, which is 14 kilograms versus the Fusion 22, which I don't have, which is 15 kilograms. And the color can either be BK for black or SR for silver. I would have liked one of these in silver. This has staples in the bottom. Let's hope the top doesn't have staples. All right. Towards your body, not your buddy. That's the motto here on Z Unboxing. Whoop. All right, close enough. So now this, more black gloves. Integrated stereo tube amplifier with Jim Fosgate Odyssey circuit. I think he said this is like 19 watts per channel. It's an amp. This is an amp. Oh no. Oh. So we've got a very interesting layout going on here. That's obviously where tube, or it's a knob there. Touching the knob through there. Same canvas bag. I'm gonna have to do the old turn and burn. Oh no, there's a tube amp on there's a tube on the bottom. This isn't there. There's spaces for tubes. The tubes are they put the tubes underneath it. Are they mad? There's so much space. Maybe the tube's in here. Hold on. No, this isn't supposed to come out. Oh, wait. It's like a secret compartment. That almost sucked. I turned it upside down on the fucking bench. Note to guys, mark this, because that's invisible. And if I didn't feel something gently move in there, I'd be like, just throw this on the floor. Yeah, no. Put tape on this, like tubes inside. So there are how many tubes here? 8 or more. 8. 4 of these in the center. What are these? Russian. Fucking They say it's costing them a fortune to get Russian tubes. Like the only 2 places that make tubes are Russia and China. And President Biden had to like sign an agreement to allow exporting of things from Russia. Or importing, I guess. So these are 12AX7WAs, and then those are EL84s. All right, so now I gotta leave those like over there. So that means I can do a turn and burn without worry. Oh my God, my wrists. This is gonna hurt my wrists real bad. That's a turn and burn. Just drop it on the floor. Hopefully there was nothing of importance. Oh, remote control. And power plug. We didn't lose much. We didn't lose much. We'll send things to the family. So compared to the Fusion F360's remote, this has far more buttons, and they all rattle. I don't hate these buttons though. And the nice thing is they give you this nice area in the remote for put a waifu sticker. So she could be down there. You could be like, and then do things. So we've got next track, last track. We got up and down We got headphone. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 mute and power. I don't know if I hate, assuming this up and down is volume. I don't know if I hate that they're left and right. At least you have a space in the middle that you could rest your thumb and angrily press it. Are those full ball bearings? Oh, they're full ball bearings. I give them sort of a pass then. It's kind of like what, what's it called does. Whoa, whoa, almost smashed into the glass of the FX. That'd be fine. How'd that happen? I don't know. I didn't film it. Yeah, these are full ball bearings. They're trapping the ball bearings between 2 circles and putting the behind it so that you have. That's actually good. That means if you it's good and bad. If you're eating Cheetos while using your stuff and your Cheeto dust is on your thumb and you get it onto the ball's going to rotate and the Cheeto dust is going to go inside the remote. So you're going to have to get that Cheeto dust out of there at some point. But yeah, no, I don't know if I like left and right, but at least there's a space. Actually, it was left and right on this one too. I didn't complain about it there. I'm assuming this is going to be the same as the last where it's just the bag underneath the whole thing. Hold on. There we go. There we go. More of that carbon fiber. It's a simple trick. Like, if they wanted to be real assholes, they could make it out of carbon fiber, even though it's 1 billion pounds, and the carbon fiber wouldn't add anything to it but cost. So I'm glad they haven't. God, that's pretty. All right, as far as tube amp, that's sharp there as I went whooping. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm a man. Take this. I went to whoop off some dust and I caught the corner of the thing, which is like the corner of this thing. They got their stuff going and they're sticking to it. I guess I'll look at the back of this first since it's already pointing that way. We have got inputs in Roman numerals now. So now we're getting up to the high fancy shit. So we got Roman numeral I, then II, then III, then IV. There's your 4 inputs. And then you have 2 outputs. It says record, but it's left and right, and then sub for a subwoofer. And then you have multiple speaker connections, 0, 4 ohm, and 8 ohm opposing each other. Oh, 0 is ground. So that's what it was in the other one too. It was, this is your negative, and then it's positive and positive, either a 4 ohm or 8 ohm load. So you plug into this, and then you get your power switch. So we've got black glass, which I guess is why they call it black ice. That's why the company's Black Ice. Oh my God, we've got a VU meter in the middle of that, an MA meter for milliampere, I believe. And then we have, this is the switch that switches between our different inputs, V1, V2, V3, and V4. I'm sorry, off, V1. Wait, no, that's this. No, it's a digital touch. I'm rubbing my face. Hold on a second. So this, I have to read the manual, is voltage selections because there's little tiny pots in there. Little adjustable pots that you're only supposed to touch probably once. Then you could adjust something. And then you have a 1/4 inch output. And you have the Roman numeral push buttons. So that's either on the remote or on the glass surface. Now we're getting into some fancy shit here. Unless you can't touch it and that's just an indicator behind the glass and you have to use the remote, which would be suicide because audiophiles hate remotes. They want to touch the unit. If this is a capacitive touchscreen button, then I'm going to be super fucking impressed with this tube amp. And then headphone button light there, which is here. And then a volume knob, which is the same knob as the volume knob over there. I don't mind it here because it's alone. And this is glass, and this is all glass, and this is all, I'm pretty sure it's metal with carbon fiber on top of it. Like a carbon fiber vinyl. I'd have to scrape it. I don't think it's real carbon fiber. I don't think it's real carbon fiber. I can't tell though. It's one of those like Zios, can you tell? And I'm like, if they did it, it's a good job. I don't know about the knob in the middle between the smiley face of tubes. It looks like we have, what, 8 of them? So again, carrying this downstairs without tubes is going to be important. It's very pretty though. Like very, very pretty, like insanely pretty. Like of all the tube shit that's come through the house, and I've had some tube shit, This thing, as far as looks go, shits on the Nautilus. Like some people just love that like tube. Like it's a tube. Yeah, it's a tube. Where's the other thing? Where's the glass? Where's the glass with the carbon fiber look and the glass and the fucking whatever's gonna light up back there? So now I have to cover that, take all these boxes downstairs, take all these units downstairs, set up an entire other part of my basement to be like the black ice corner, and then start hammering like testing. Oh. Let me just update these amplifiers to 2022. Hold on a second. Here we go. Oh shit. Now it's a gaming machine. Can we get another pattern of lights, please? Other than the red and blue? Something that screams gamer culture. It's just going the other way. Anyway, okay. So thank you to Black Ice for sending this. My leg hurts from carrying it. Enjoy the waifus, and I will see you when I review that stuff in about, I don't know, 6 years.